Hey Cancer, welcome to Alchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. So this is your February monthly reading, and I am going to be pulling energy for the overall month, actions, advice, possible obstacles, a card for money, love, career, what you need to focus on in your communication zone, and then a card for each week of the month. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that we're going to be entering into a retrograde. I'm filming this at the end of January. So just keep that in mind. And if you haven't downloaded the digital calendar yet, which has all of the Mercury retrograde phases and moon cycles and the energy that we're going to be dealing with, like, throughout this 2021 year, please download it. It's free. Everything's in the description bar or box. So subscribe to the channel so you are first to know when all the videos come out. And let's go ahead and start your reading. So Oracle card that I pulled is number 5, Orphaned. Cancer, I feel like you're at a battle with yourself. Is that it's almost like between things that have happened in the past and maybe things that haven't worked out, or maybe, you feel or have felt that people have, really tossed you to the side once you were done helping them, or, once they got something from you that you were no longer important to them. What I'm going to say, Cancer, is that just remember that you have to find that inner strength when you fall into those moments and kind of knock yourself out of it, because you're the only one that's going to pull yourself out. Okay. So you have to keep that in mind. With that being said, we got the 5 of Wands in reverse for the overall energy for February. Now, this is nice because I think for first and foremost, 5, you have 2 5s here. So a lot of change that you've kind of dealt with and still going on within you. I feel like this is, it's just letting go of things you can't control, Cancer. And I know it's hard because sometimes you do want to control things. And when people don't want to listen to you, or they, don't give you the time that you deserve, it does get frustrating. You can get a little bit pissed. I'm going to tell you, with the 5 of Wands in reverse, you really do need to use a lot of discernment this month. Just do not engage with people who try to get you riled up, or, purposely try to get on your nerves. It's just not worth it. You have a lot going on this month, and you need to have your A game. You need to be completely present. So don't give in. And this is really, do not be, don't take the bait for a lot of people who, because I feel like people are going to be baiting you this month. And it's just like, it's not worth it. It's not even worth getting emotional or getting upset about. So actions and advice. Interesting that this card came out because you did get 8 of Swords. Now this is almost like self-inflicted, mental stress. And this is almost being your own worst enemy, Cancer. And I got to tell you, actions, advice, like, don't fall in the trap. I feel like when you get really stressed or emotionally frustrated, I know that Cancers, you guys a lot of times choose to retract and kind of go back into your shell rather than stabbing someone with your pinchers. Even though you want to, I feel like sometimes you internalize a lot because you know how angry you'll get, and that is what stops you. So what I'm going to tell you is that this is the month that you have to control your emotions. You have to master your emotions. And if somebody can get you riled up really easily, then you can be easily manipulated. And I know that's really hard to hear, but this is the month that you need to make sure that you're not your own worst enemy and just like unleash all hell, okay? Now, obstacles, this isn't really an obstacle card. It's actually a really good card still. I mean, in the reverse, 4 of Wands is a happy card. I think that you're just going to be celebrating things and having small wins this month. And even though it might be stressful and frustrating at times, it's overall energy. I think that you are going to experience, a good month. I just think that you have to see the blessings in those situations. Like, you have to make the positive. Or make the situations positive, okay? So Cancer, just keep that in mind. It's really about your perspective this month and looking at it from a positive lens rather than, feeling like the world's against you, okay? So in your money zone, money, you got 8 of Pentacles. So you could definitely be working on Um, building yourself up. I do feel like this is money put into, it could be put like re-educating yourself or reskilling yourself. Maybe this can certainly be getting, like business licenses or permits or taking a course. I do feel like you are learning a craft or something that is, yes, it is an investment in the upfront, or it has been, but it's going to pay dividends in the future. Meaning that, it's like even if you are learning a trade skill, a trade job, like it's something that you can always fall back on. So you can, education, knowledge is, everything, right? So, the more that you can invest in yourself this month, Cancer, is going to be really big for you. In love, really good card. Oh, and by the way, this is actually, your money is looking good this month, by the way. I just wanted to add that. For love, you got Ace of Pentacles. Really great. Now, for some of you, if you guys are partnered, some of you might, as a couple, might be starting a business together. And it's almost like you look at it as if I can't trust anyone, but I can trust my partner type of thing. Like you trust them 100% in not only your personal life, but your professional life too. For singles, some of you might meet someone at work, and or if you are traveling, or like doing like day-to-day errands. Like I don't mean that you're taking a trip to like, wherever, Nevada or to London or to Vancouver. I'm just saying that you might be doing your kind of your day-to-day things, and you bump into someone or meet someone and just doing kind of normal things. And also, I just saw this, that we have this beautiful full moon, so it could be around the next full moon in Feb, okay? Fantastic card in career. You got Ace of Wands, two aces next to each other. So that's massive new cycles, a shift into something new. That's why this month, this is why it's so important that you have a real positive outlook, okay? Career, brand new start in something. This could be a promotion. This certainly could be a raise. This could you being asked to take on a higher level role, or you're getting prepared or pushed into a higher level role. Maybe that's, why you're spending a little bit of money to like kind of get yourself knowledgeable on certain skills or programs or whatever the case is. They keep saying Google ads. I don't know why, but maybe for some of you, you're doing that. But you're taking this opportunity and running with it. So awesome, Cancer. I'm really proud of you. And this is an exciting opportunity. You have a lot of creativity at your fingertips that you can now put into this new role or job. Communication zone. One thing I want to say is that you got your own card. You got the Chariot card, which you roll. Chariot. So things might be moving very fast this month in certain areas, and maybe even more so with work. That Cancer, you don't forget to give direction, or don't forget to give details. So make sure, even though things are kind of taking off in certain areas of your life, that you're taking the time to communicate effectively and clearly and give direction if you're being asked to do that. This is also about that you might be moving at a different speed than other people this month, and you need to articulate and be just very clear, especially with friends and family, what's going on. So you're not looked at as if you're being, rude or mean or forgetful or, whatever, selfish. Okay. So first week of the month, first week of Feb, you got Two of Swords right under the Eight of Pentacles. I would say out of the gate is that this is not the week. The first week is not to assume that you know anything, or just don't assume the first week. Assumptions are going to kind of come and bite you in the butt. So because we're going to be in a retrograde, this is really about don't triple check everything. Like actually don't rely on other people, Cancer, to make sure something's like signed or verified or, approved. Like you need to really be the person that has the final say, that you've kind of looked through everything. Just make sure that you do that, just because something could get lost, and then all of a sudden maybe you thought you took a training course and you didn't print out the certificate, and then they come back and say you have to retake it, and you're like, no, I don't, I've already done it. And you need to have proof. Okay. So something like that. Second week, You got the moon in reverse, and this is under the Ace of Pentacles. You know, I do feel that... So when it comes to actually people coming into your life, maybe even the second week possibly, they may not be all that they seem. So in a retrograde, it's not good to just like start a brand new relationship out of the gate. Like take it slow, really get to know them, see what makes them tick. This could be an individual too that, especially if you're single and they're coming into your life, that they don't share a lot right away. So it's almost like you get kind of the perception that they're a little bit secretive. It may not be that they're secretive, they just are very slow to disclose personal information about themselves. So just don't, again, don't assume, just take it really slow and, you know, fill them out, right? Fill them out. Third week, we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse right under that Ace of Wands. So this is all, again, ringing true for the rest of this month. You need to be having a positive mindset. Don't worry about things that have happened in the past. Look for the blessings. Like you've come a really long way, Cancer, so don't backpedal. Don't, you know, fall back into old patterns or negative way of thinking or feeling. Just, even if you're, I hate saying this, like a fish out of water a little bit, like you are taking on a lot of responsibility at work and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm the right person for this. I don't know this, you know, maybe like they think I do. You need to be confident in yourself and ask questions or find people who can help you, but don't lose faith in yourself. So last week of the month in Feb, we got the Death card. So this is the whole believing in yourself, Cancer. This is a really big, this is like the meaning, the backbone meaning for this reading for you. And I do think you will realize that the positivity and the outlook and that all lands on you. And if you can vibrate at a high wave, if you can vibrate at a high wavelength, then you will start to attract all the things that are meant for your life anyway. And so I think this is a huge lesson for you this month to learn that you have the power. You can control your outlook, and being positive helps you manifest quicker. You know, really start to look at and understand the law of vibration, the law of resonance, and understand that you have to be and feel and do to actually manifest more. So I feel like this is a huge transformation, a mental transformation for you this month, and an emotional one, Cancer. And this is you shedding your old skin. This is actually you preparing yourself to catapult into a whole new life cycle. So this is massive endings. And I think it's like it's been hard for you because you've been so close and yet you kind of teeter-totter from the past to the present. So you just need to keep going forward and know that you have the power within you to do anything. So Cancer, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in membership content only and readings for me, all that information's in the description box. Same as, you know, the digital calendar as well. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I post there often. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.